Hello, welcome another guest in another episode. I'm very happy to host Łukasz. Because you are from City Council of Katowice, so I'm very happy to have you here because that's my city. I remember when I moved here from small city Pszczyna to Katowice on 2007 on study, and then I couldn't expect that after 15 years, we would be sitting here and talking about AI and some implementation in city structure. Could you tell me what is the exact thing what you're working on?
My duties are diverse a little bit because I work in the city business incubator Rava Inc. So I work with startups, with innovators, but also since last year, September, I'm the smart city officer. So I'm responsible to know what is our portfolio of smart city projects and why we are here in AI conference, because Katowice was the first city in Poland which started to implement algorithms and AI technologies in smart city. We implemented, for example, Katowice intelligent monitoring and analysis system, so we could improve our security level because we have algorithms which helps in our crisis management.
Okay, it's interesting. That's I want to direct that interview to people from cities in all of the world. Now I'm living in a small city in Italy, and they are really they made some like great project like city close to mine, Santa Fiora, first smart village. And that was a big thing for them. And cities are really interesting to do that, but they also have this problem, how to start. And from your perspective, because you are there, you have been there, you had this same situation. And how you did it? How you managed that problem?
Not every solution can be for your city, yeah. Okay. So you have to think what problems in cities management you have, how you want to resolve that or solve that, find some solutions maybe tailored for your city. To be honest, you don't have to be afraid of technology. You have to be open-minded. You have to switch your mindset from the classic processes of city management to city management with use of technology. Yeah, so you have to start thinking how the technology can help me, how can I use it, what kind of decision I can optimize because of technologies. So our mayor of Katowice is open-minded. So we started with intelligent monitoring system. We implemented air pollution sensors with also AI, which can inform you what's bad in the air. Yeah. And you know that Katowice had that problem. Now we have now we have cleaner air than 15 years ago.
For sure.
But to sum up my loose minds. Let's say that you have to change your mindset. Think what do you want to optimize, what technologies you can use, and you have to be very open in dialogue with the technology adopters, with technology distributors, with everyone can help you in that kind of implementations.
The common use case in cities AI implementation is to provide and analyze data.
Yeah.
So how we manage that massive amounts of data analyzation, what generates by smart city?
To be honest, we don't manage all data.
Okay.
That will be in my presentation. The definition of the good quality data. Please, because we all use the definition good quality data. We need good quality data, good quality data. What is good quality data? The good quality data is that data you can relate and correlate to other data, and you can make some statements, you can make some decisions, yeah? So for example, for the Katowice, we started the pilot project with the machine learning cathedral from University of Economy because we diagnosed the problem. For example, we have in planning processes 5 different sources of data. The numeric models, the graphic models, the maps, a lot of that, and how to correlate it and how to simplify the process of planning, or how to simplify the process of, for example, recognizing some things at the city space, yeah? Okay. So we piloted it. We tried to do it with vegetation. It's very important from the planning perspective. You have to know how many trees you have, how high they are, where is too dry, where is too wet, etc. Yeah, so we had to before this pilot use a lot of computers, use a lot of power to do some models, to render some models, to make some decisions. Yeah, and now we used AI, which can recognize it easier. So that's the first point. The second thought, as an answer to that question, as a cities, you have to consider as well the regulations, because they are some sensitive data, for example.
That's leading me to my another question. How you manage that? Because how you handle that concerns regarding data privacy and security?
Yeah, so in general, we have to be very careful. For example, in our monitoring system, we have encryption just in our teletechnical boxes. I will show it in my presentation, how it works, how the data flow works, but this is crucial thing, that if city want to be smart, it has to be secure regarding to collecting data, regarding to using that data and analyzing data. Yeah, so we have to, and for the previous question, you have to, as a mayor, as a smart city officer, smart city guy, public officer, you have to consider the cybersecurity issues as well. So we have, for example, our own network. It's called Silesia.net. It belongs to the city council and it's totally safe. It sends the encrypted data, and the decryption begins at our crisis management center, yeah, for the monitoring system. So private data is very, very safe on the road between the camera, between the server and the computer with algorithm, and between the guy who decides if the situation recognized needs intervention or not.
Some critics argue that the smart city concept, with its heavy reliance on data, can lead us to, surveillance like environments. Like, that's a big, I think that's a big thing. Like, people are worried about that. We are hearing about, China's, how Katowice ensure the balance between utility and privacy.
So that's a good question, because after one of smart city meetups, a guy came to me and asked if they are judged like in China or something like that, when he heard about the monitoring and analysis system. So we have to educate that this is for safety reasons, that we do not keep the data of normal regular people like in China, but our words no. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we still don't, because it's not the core business of it, and not the core duty of the local government to judge people. We want to make the city safer, so we have to explain every time that this is for safety reasons, that we don't keep anything except of some violations, like car violations in license plate recognition system. A lot of data, of sensitive data, are visible only for the police because they have access to the part of our system, yeah, for example. We can't just bring some people to our center and show it because there are sensitive data, but we focus on education and for sharing.
Looking ahead, how do you see Katowice Smart City Vision evolving?
We are now in process of actualization, of updating strategy of development. Probably we have to put more effort on smart city project, on how we want to develop smart cities. In general, there is vision in my head that we have to unify as much solutions as we can. We have to integrate it in one system. And my dream in our smart city is to have the panel of managing of the city with some crucial informations which can be displayed like in movies, in Hollywood movies, on the screen in our mayor's office, and he can make decisions based on this data which can be displayed on specific dashboards at this screen.
Interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting. I want to focus on that first step for the cities. What is the, from your perspective, the common first use case when we need, like the city boards, city councils can focus on the beginning to start this journey?
From the practical point of view, they have to diagnose what problems they have, maybe take some study visits, some reference cities which develop the smart city projects, which develop smart city solutions, solve that specific problem, and then they have to think about how to implement it in our city, yeah?
Okay, general rule is okay, but
Yeah.
I'm asking much more about the use cases. Like, okay, guys, you've got a lot of tourists, for example. There you can use AI and analyze some kind of that. Do you have something in your mind, just to make it more visibility for the people who want to use it?
From my point of view, the smart city is not about the some visibilities. It's about the decision and the integrity and creating integrity of the city. So as a use case, if I can advise for another city to another cities, you have to think what are your strongest points and weakest points, and then consider what do you want to do.
Okay, for Katowice, that was the pollution.
Pollution, security, and for example, the planning. It is important for us because we are part of the metropolis. So the city can't grow because it's surrounded by another cities. Yeah. So we have to be very careful on planning procedures. For example, how high we want to go, or which green areas, which brownfields we want to use for new investitions, etc.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you be interesting? Like Katowice would be interesting to provide some visit tour for another city council from Italy, for example, because I'm living there and I've got some we are talking with the mayor of my city, for example, about that, and they are really interesting. How to do that? Like show them. If you are interested, that's gonna be a big stage.
Yeah, there's not a problem, to be honest, because we cooperate very tight with the Synotype. So it's Polish Internet of Things and AI cluster, and they have a big portfolio of companies which can offer very different solutions. With them, in our incubator in Rava Inc., we have showroom of IoT innovations. So right now we have some delegations we can host, and we can show them what we have, what technologies are available because of the companies from the cluster. So it happens right now.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. So I will send you. I will send you some people. I hope you will host it. And
Yeah, to be honest, because this is interesting. Germany is, for example, not so digitalized as Poland. So we had 2 visits. Yeah, so we have 2 lands. One is our partner region to the Silesia, one not, and they found that we have cluster, and they asked if they can come and if they can see what we have here. So, for example, one of my colleagues is going to visit Dresden, like in 2 weeks, to show and to share what we have.
Great. I hope that's gonna happen. So thank you, Łukasz, for being here, and I hope that my city, Katowice, that's in my heart still, will be, developing a lot.
We have to keep our fingers crossed.
Yes, I'm very happy to hear that, the governments of the city, like local governments, they are very open-minded and that way they are aware. And that initiative, like the conference, like your Rava Inc., show us that's a very big opportunity for that city.
That's why we decided to partner the conference, to be honest.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ciao. And see you in the next episode.